Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Light My Way Tarot. I'm Stephanie. Welcome to all the new subscribers as well. Today we're doing something different. We are gonna try to find answers if you have to make a decision between two persons or two situations, two job offers, two different houses to buy. We're gonna have a look at the energy for both sides, your two options, and your own energy into all this. I will do it as a love reading, and you can adapt it for your situation while you listen to the reading and take what resonates. All the timestamps are going to be in the description box. And if you like this video, please subscribe. That helps me a lot. Comment. I love comments. And I will see you soon. Hello, pile 1. The Tiger Eye Pendulum. So today I'm doing a different reading, a little bit. It's going to be a little different than what I do usually. You're going to have here your first person or situation, you in the middle, and your second person or situation here on the right. It's my right. Okay, to start with, I'd like to have a card that represents your main energy. So that's what I'm going to pull for your first person. What's the main energy? For you. Oh, temptation. And for second one. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a good start. You got temptation for yourself. The number is 15. If you add them up, that's 6, and that would be the number of love. Okay, and for your two options, they're both 8s. You got hair and hurt, sky and dirt. You got both. So looks like you got very, very, very different person or options here. It's going to be interesting to see what the cards have to say. And I'll try to make sure that you see everything, but my table might be a little small. We'll see. So I'll do what's the present, the past, present, and future of this person's intention or how they see your connection. What happened in the past in this connection for this first person? Okay, in the present. Oh, and in the future. Okay, I'll get one more clarification card. Okay. I'll go with your second. No, I'll go with you, but I'll pull the cards away so that you can see. So what happened in this connection in the past? The Fool in reverse. Oops. The Magician for present. That card just attacked me. And what's the future of this connection, if that's the choice? That's the one, and might as well I'll take a clarification card to be even for both sides. They're just flying out. Okay. So the moon, strength. The moon in reverse, strength for the present. The world in reverse, and the Ten of Cups as a clarification, or I'll say as a final answer. For your second option, you got the Fool in reverse, the Magician upright, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Hierophant. So you got like these two options, and look out, they seem to be having like the same trajectory. You got like the Fool and the Moon are the Fool in reverse is a card of stopping. It's not taking the leap of faith. It's not moving forward. And the Moon in reverse is the end of a period of reflection. Here you have the Magician is manifesting. Your person here wants to manifest this connection. And here too, because you have strength, your person for situation 1 is collecting his strength. But in both cases, it ends up in reverse. The Page of Cups being unable to do the offer. And here the world, the balance, is in reverse as well. So like it's like you're stuck here, but both situations are ending upright. Here with the happy family with the Ten of Cups, and here with the Hierophant, which is balance and peace, and this could be a good ending as well. So I understand why you're so confused here. It's like you got two good connections going on. I'll try to move this a little bit more this way so that you see everything. Okay. It's gonna be a little tight, but hey. Okay, so what else can you tell me for a first connection here? We're gonna try to get a bit more infos here for your first person or option. Okay, he is trying to figure something out. He's trying to build something, but here you got like these people like playing or battling, but they're battling nothing. We don't see what they're battling. So there's something. Ooh! Death in reverse, Judgment upright. Okay. So this person here that doesn't seem to have a clear mind on what they want or where they're going. Or they know what they want. They know they want the happy family. They know they want to finalize this and have the make this right. But that in reverse is like there's really something stopping them here, because that upright is a new birth, and it's not happening. And here we're like something. They're fighting something that they don't see. You cannot see. It's something invisible that you don't know about. Or maybe you know about it, but that person doesn't see it. But something is not clear in what's stopping them, what's their blockage. I will just open the window a little bit. It's super hot here. Okay. Much better. So, what's going on this with this other person? Is that other person ready? This is first person is like, oh, that person is really anxious to give me messages. It's just like flying out. The cards are attacking me. Jesus. Okay. Oh, you have like two persons here that are not like completely, see, just falling out. Okay. Okay. Person number 2 is a bit more ready and might know a bit more where they're going with this or what they want to happen. But in both cases, you got beautiful cards. So I want to know, I would like to tell you which person take, but they both have feelings for you, but I kind of have a feeling that the second person that you met here is more ready. That would be the second person you met. This is the first person that you met. So the second person that came into your life might be the best options for now. I'll ask the pendulum after. But you got the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, and the Hierophant here, plus the Magician. And I find it like both persons seem to be so equally interesting, and their reading is pretty much the same. This column is like in reverse, and the other side is upright. So similar. But this person seems to be a bit more down to earth, and this one seems to be a little bit more up in the air and unpredictable. Person 1 is unpredictable. That's what it is. And your down to earth person, the second person, is a bit more grounded, a bit more logical, a bit more focused. They both want to keep you in their life, but I feel like this person here is more serious, even if you have the 10 of Cups. Oh boy, that's you jammed, eh? Yes, the 2 nice person, but I feel like the 8 of Heart person is a bit more serious about this connection. Let's see what's up with you. You feel like you've been stabbed in the back by either the having to make a decision, sorry, getting infos, I stopped talking. Do you know that this decision is going to be life-changing for you? Absolutely. This is a new deck, by the way. Got it yesterday. And most of the people in the cards are women to make a change. It's a Spanish deck, Tarot Mucha. So most of the figures in the deck are women. Jeez, cards are just flying out today. Okay. You really it is not time for you to make a decision. It is time for you to enjoy what these two persons have to offer. I'm not saying like go out with both of them and lie to them. I'm just saying it's time to like get to know them better. Yeah. You have to know them better before you make a decision. You're still in that, you got right in the middle here. 4 of Wands, which is passion, and this 4 of Wands is different. You got for me the 1111 here. 4 is a number of love, but also you got these three three women having fun and celebrating. On each side you have the battle, the 5 of Wands, which is this one here. People battling as a team, something that is invisible. And you have here the devil. You got the devil, so you it's like you're battling yourself. You're trying to force yourself to make a decision, but it is not the time. Here you have strength and the 6 of Pentacles. It's balance. It's like you've been you're feeling forced and obliged to make a decision right now and to find your balance, and you're trying to find your strength, but really you're still battling because you're really stuck. You see that woman, she's holding 2 person, and I got a feeling that's how you feel. You have to pick one, but really you just want to keep not necessarily having fun with them, or I'm not meaning manipulating, but this is too much of a big battle, and I feel like you don't know these 2 person enough yet to to make a decision. Here you have the 5 of Pentacles. You have to, and this is like you're afraid to miss out. If you don't pick, you're afraid to lose them both. Okay, I'm just gonna ask a pendulum for most of the viewer for pile 1 here, or pendulum, Brown Pendulum, first reading. Which of these 2 person is the best to choose now? If Divine Feminine is the best option, point to it. So just point at the main cards on top. What is our person here? What's the best choice to make? Okay. So, for those who haven't seen my pendulum, I'm doing it different today. I'm asking the pendulum to point at my main option instead of asking for yes or no. So right now the pendulum is asking to, is telling us that you have to choose yourself for now. Thank you, pendulum. Okay, just point at the card. So pendulum has it in shot here. It's gonna point at these cards up here. This is you. Okay, is one of those 2 person or situation is a better choice for a long-term connection? Is there point at the best option if there is one? If not, stay in the middle. What's the best option? Okay. Is this the best option? It's gonna swing back and forth for no, or turn clockwise for yes. 8 of Earth, the best person for yes. Okay. So this would be your best option, this person, the second person you've met. This one is too volatile. Let's ask for what your 2 person want to tell you. What is person 1 want to say to Divine Feminine here? What do they want to say? I want you to see me. And I can't resist you. It feels very, very physical, this this connection. Oh. And you got, you are my everything, do not leave me. I got the French version on top. Don't worry about that. I am having a hard time finding the light. And please give me some time. That's for person 1. Let's see what these messages for your person, your second person. Oh, I need some space to fix myself. These two people are like stuck in the same kind of thing. They don't know exactly what they want just yet. It is not the right time. When the time will come, like the right time now is to take care of yourself. Eventually, person 2 might be a good option. Why are you ignoring me? Oh, trust me, and you are showing me my truth. You're having like two very similar guys, like in terms of what they're searching, and they don't know what they want. You turn loose heaven within me for person 1. Very, very physical, I feel, your first connection. And this one is like more like your logical side. Like, this is attracting because it's logical, it's down to earth, it seems more grounded. And on the other side, you have this fiery person that is very, very attractive physically. I have tried telling you the truth so many times, but just cannot for some reason. How can I ever pay you back? That's the message for first person. And the second situation we have, I believe in you. We have, I am so sorry for not giving you the time and attention you deserve. A lot more grounded, your message here. Ooh. I want to travel the world with you. I'm going to pull one of those cards for each, and then I advice for you. Engagement. I'm sorry, the question was in my head. What's the potential for disconnection? So engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Take what resonates. Person 2, playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youth spirit to have fun and shine. Fun to shine. Okay, and for you, advice for our divine feminine here, because it's very difficult to choose between these two persons. So what's the best advice you have for divine feminine? And I'm sorry. Best advice for divine feminine here. Okay. Expression. Express how you feel truly, lovingly, and honestly without fears of judgment. Say it exactly like it is. All will be resolved when you express to others how you truly feel. Trust in the power of life to guide you and heal all concerns. Self-expression is liberating and healing. So it looks like you need to have a good discussion with your two persons and to make things clear. This is gonna free yourself, like free your mind, because you're feeling really stuck. Look how like all the colors fit awesome. You will come out of this victorious. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna end up okay. I won't create a big mess to just talk. You'll be fine. But you have to stop juggling these two persons. It's not fair for them, and it's not fair for you either. So just be honest, tell them the truth, and you will find the light at the end. It will be fine. And here, this is from my French text, so I'll read it in French and then translate. The title is easy. Archangel Michael. Vous travaillez en collaboration avec les anges puissants qui vous guident et vous protègent dans la situation actuelle. So, Archangel Michael is working with you to guide you and protect you in this actual situation, That's what it's telling. Alright, pile 1, this is your message. I hope, I'm not sure I gave you some clarity. Really, it's like the answer at the end of the day is to not choose now one of those two persons. The message is to express what you have to, how you feel to both of them. I'm gonna, let's see, okay, before I close this reading. Does Divine Feminine, is it in her best interest to talk to both parties, both person, and say exactly things are they are, and express that she is confused, he or she is confused, because they're interested in two different person? Is it the good thing to say to both and let them know that they have competition, really? Okay. So it's saying yes. For those who don't know my pendulum, when it turns clockwise like this, it's a yes. So you have to make things clear. And then, is it okay for Divine Feminine to keep seeing both person and getting to know them? Yes. Okay. So that's pretty much what your reading was. Be clear. Let them know that they're not alone, that you don't know who to choose, and you will figure it out. I wish your reading was a little bit more clear, but that's what it is. It is not the right time, Pile 1, or Pendulum 1. I'm not surprised. You got the temptation. You're tempted by both. Really? All right. Let me know what you think of this. Comment about this. Tell me if that's your situation. All right? And subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you soon. Thank you, Pendulum 1. Hello, Pendulum 2, the Gold Pendulum. Today I'm gonna do a different reading. So let me explain. I got some little notes here. The first pile here, the first reading here, or section, is going to be about the first person that you've met, the first person that came in your life, or the first situation or offer that came in your life. The center here is you, and on the other side is your second person or option situation. So I'm just going to pull a card that represents the overall person here or situation. I'll do it for the 3 ones. Okay, your first person is the Queen of Hair. What represents you? The 10 of Hair. Okay. And what about the third option? Wow. Geez, you're really stuck between like a couple. Like, I mean, two very similar person. You got a king. What can I do with this candle here? You got the queen and the king. So it's like you're having a and you're right there in between. All air and a couple. So two very, very similar person or option. And you don't know which one to pick because they're so like the same. Okay, let's see. We'll get a little bit more infos, but okay, you got the tower in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. Looks like, let me get one more. Yeah, anything can happen here. Something in the past was very, that really, really got you thinking and, or got this person really thinking, but looks like it's finally, okay. Looks like you kind of, meeting you really, changed him. He had to review, wow, being attacked by cards. He had to review, his belief system and how he sees life and things. You really changed his perception or vision on things, and now anything can happen. Yeah, okay. Your person is the other person, person two. It's very, very independent. Very independent and abundant. Not surprised with a King of Air. But now he's very destabilized by meeting you. Okay, give me more info about the second person. What does this person want? The second person, what does this person want? We got temptation in reverse. Well, your person has no idea what they want here. And they used to be so stable and grounded and abundant and sure of themselves, like very strong. Now it's like they have too much in their head and they don't see. I'm telling you, cards are attacking me today. And they cannot make a decision. Your person is stuck, doesn't know what to take. What kind of decision they can take. They're off balance here. Completely. They have to take a step back. Completely. As you really, meaning you really, I'm going to say disturbed them. Like, really changed the way they perceive their future life, their life in general. It's like, if you could change everything in their life. Oh. I'm going to take these 3. And I was saying that it's like you changed their perception of their future, what they had in mind, their objective, and where they see themselves being in the future. You changed all that, and now they have the option, and they don't know, but they will. You got the Tower in reverse. This is going to be quite a journey for your second person, if yeah, to figure it out in their head. Let's see for the first person that you've met. The first person you've met is coming out of the darkness. That's the only word I can hear. Is coming out of the indecision that they were stuck in. Judgment in reverse, though. Are they ready to make a move? Yeah, okay. Okay. Not quite ready to come out, but the Fool is out. So, what's the future of this connection? Hierophant. I don't know if you see the lower cards. You don't. Let's do this. Yeah, that's a lot of cards on the table today. I'll just pile them up. Okay, you got the Hierophant, so balance is on your way, on the way for this connection. Ace of Cups and the World. Okay, so things here are going to get clear really, really soon with your first person. We'll ask some questions to the pendulum after. So this is the balance is going to be back. The balance is going to be back. It doesn't mean, though, that you're going to be as a couple in there, but your situation here will become clear. It doesn't mean at all that it's for a romantic connection, but things are going to be clear. Let's see what's about you. On this side, your person doesn't know. Your person here is lost. In their mind, they have too much to think about. This person is not ready to get into something too serious. I don't. So what's about you? What are connecting? Do you feel like you're cheating something? This is a new deck that I got yesterday. Yes, okay. You feel like you're cheating because you're interested in two person, or like you shouldn't hesitate. If you are as a couple with this person, I just heard that. Okay. You might be in relationship actually with the first person. If that resonates with you, you might have been tempted to that other person here, because we have the Three of Cups, and that could represent a third party. So that's why I'm saying maybe you are actually in a relationship, already in a relationship with your first person, and everything will, if it's the case, you will figure this out. But this person here it doesn't feel serious at all. And I don't see, just take it if it resonates, because it might sound a little blunt, or it's not to make anybody sad or hurt anybody. I don't see passion here. I don't see happiness here. I don't see it. Here there is work to be done, but it will come. We'll ask the pendulum, but I kind of have a feeling that your first person is a better option. The temptation here is just for you. Yes, you are sitting there with your 9 cups, the 9 of Cups, and you don't know to who you can offer. You should offer your love. I was just saying, sorry, that this is a new deck, and it's a Spanish deck. Tarot Mucha. I got it yesterday, and most of the figures in the cards are women. So that's why I took it for you, because you're like the divine feminine. I do not read those cards in reverse yet, because I got it yesterday. I studied it and everything, but read it upright. Okay, you have to harvest. Yeah, see, it's flying out. The King of Pentacles. You want stability. That's what you want. But you got sneaky, or you kind of yeah, went out of your way and kind of, you feel guilty about what you might feel guilty about what you did by being interested in two people or being attracted to someone new when you're already in a relationship. But really what you want is to offer your love and work on this union, or to your abundance. And you have the King of Pentacles here. I'm feeling very pulled towards your first person. Very, very much. But you don't know what kind of decision to make with the Two of Swords. You don't see clearly, but you're it's like you're afraid to lose what you had if you go towards the other option. But I'm telling you, this doesn't look to me like there is any true love or passion. There's no ones nowhere. There's no balance. There's everything's in reverse. This is not an option that will last or will serve you in the future. We'll confirm everything with the pendulum, of course. Yes, you're guarding what you have. You're guarding your heart. You're guarding your passion. You're trying to control. Jesus. But you will figure this out. This person is, look how, they just look like a couple. Very, very fiery. The hesitation is not about to end, but just one more to clarify the overall final decision that is the best for viewer pile 2 or pendulum 2. Stop focusing on what you might lose. Five of Cups. Don't look at what you might lose. Look at what's behind you. Okay, so let's see what pendulum has to say. For those who know my pendulums, we know that it goes back and forth for no and circle for yes. But now I'm going to ask it to point at the best option for you, what's in your best interest. So it's going to point either here, you, or second person. Where should Divine Feminine, our viewer, where should or he should focus his energy and love? Point to the right person or situation. Okay, see, it's pointing at the first situation person here. And I have a very strong feeling that this person is, you're already with that person or in that job, and you're already there, you already have it, and you are, I'm going to keep talking and the pendulum is going to switch to give you answers. I'm just going to make sure you see my end. I have the feeling that you already have all of this. Everything that you want is here. You got tempted to seek other option, or somebody came your way and you kind of felt awesome with that other option, but now it's falling apart, and that person or situation it's not right for you, and now you kind of have to choose and turn around to fix this here and go back to that other person and make this right. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Pendulum. So your best decision would be to turn around and go to that person and have that discussion. We'll ask. Oh, I'm losing a card here. We're gonna ask what's the message if your persons here are if your persons if it's persons, not jobs, but if it's from a person you're questioning here today, we'll ask what these people have to say. So for your first option here, person one, the Queen of Hair. Sorry, I lied. We belong together. Don't look at my wounds. Sorry, I lied. We belong together. Don't look at my wounds. That's what your person wants to tell you. Plus, these are from White Rose Guidance. And let's see what your person want to say. And extra to this. My love for you goes deep. I miss you more than you know. I hope you saw that card fly out of my deck like today. Cards are flying out. I miss you more than you know. My love for you goes deep. So deep. One more. I cannot handle any more heartbreak. Okay, that was for your first person. Second person here. I can get you out of my head. Old me. You are so absolutely perfect. But that person won't make the decision. It's that person is refusing to change or to move. That person is not moving. But they have feelings for you. They are attracted to you. But I doubt that they want to move forward, like give you something stable. Okay, what else do they have to say? I can see eternity in your eye. You are so precious to me. They both have nice messages. I believe you. Okay, what else? Just give me a second. I got somebody at the door. Sorry. All right. So sorry about that. Okay, so now for you. We already know that situation one is needs to be resolved before you do anything else. And this might just be the right place for you to be. First person or situation. We will ask, last thing, what's the potential of this situation connection? You deserve love. You are lovable. What's the potential of this connection here? Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. All right, so you have a decision to make, I guess, eh? But I'm sure you have something to find and learn here. Nothing happens for nothing in life. Everything happens for a reason. So this situation here will make you grow. I do not feel like it's gonna go anywhere. Like it. So I wish I could tell you something else, but I don't see any future here. Okay, for you here, we need an advice card and, well, 2 advice cards. There we go. So what is the best advice for a viewer? Gold Pendulum. Viewer 2. Divine Feminine. What's the best advice you have? Sorry, this is my French deck, so I'm going to read it in French and then translate. Okay, the title of this is Parents, and it's saying that the divine truth is that your parents love you and will love you forever the best they can. The angels are helping you to heal the pain associated to your mother and father. This card doesn't come out often. I will put more cards, but what I'm hearing here is that this person is reminding you of something and you're attracted to this. Let's see what it says while I'm talking. So I feel like you're attracted to this situation here, but because it's reminding you of the comfort of the past, your past, like when you were younger, or but it is toxic. It feels like it's not healthy. One situation, let's I'm gonna ask the questions in reverse to get the pendulum to say no and yes. So first situation, person is toxic. It will swing back and forth if it's no. I'm gonna give it time to switch. Hope you can see. So this first situation here is toxic. This is toxic. No, it is not toxic. It's this situation that is worth investing energy in to get it fixed. Take the right step to make it fit. Yes. This situation is, thank you, Pendulum. Second situation or person is the best for viewer 1. So I'm asking the question in reverse. Is this the best? This is the best option for viewer 1. We got a big no. Okay, so this is clearly not your best option. Is this situation or person stop pendulum. I'm gonna ask something clear, and then I'll move on to your last card. This situation here is my God, I have a lot of trouble asking my question. It is in the best interest of the viewer here, the Divine Feminine, to step away from this connection. Yes. All right. Thank you, Pendulum. We'll go to your last advice card. So please comment about all this. Let me know if you like that kind of reading and like with all these cards with different options. You got your card that just flew out. Creativity. Your angelic messenger are here to unleash the endless creative power that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside of your art. As we communicate with you true feelings and emotion. Let go of your fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. Isn't it absolutely connected to each other, these two cards? You have some healing to do with your inner child, but there you go. This is your message pendulum too. Gold Pendulum. And please comment and let me know what you think if you have not subscribed yet. It's very appreciated when people are subscribing. It helps me so much growing the channel. And there you go. Thank you, guys. I'll see you soon. Hello, Pendulum 3. So the white sphere pendulum. So today I'm doing a different kind of reading. I'm trying to figure out with you or for you what is your best choice or option between either two person or two situation, or it could be a person versus a job offer, and that job offer is asking you to move like too far and that kind of stuff. So the first person or option would be the first person you met, and that's the second one. So here I'm talking about the first person or situation that was in your life or that got in your life. We're going to ask for a card that represents that person or situation the best. Four of Water, the Four of Cups. So that is like the card of love. Four of Cups. No, sorry. Four of Cups is a situation when the person is unable to accept the love, and it's just like looking at the Four Cups, and you got the fourth cup in the sky, being held by like a cloud or something, and which represent the divine, and it's like love, unaccessible love. Let's call it that, like that, unaccessible love. Messenger of Earth. That would be the Page of Pentacle to represent you. I'll put this on the other side so you can see a bit better. I will try to make the cards like in shot so that you can see everything, but for the two other readings, my table was really full. And it was like about a 20-30 minute long reading. For your third situation, the second person, we have transformation. You know what? I have never seen this card ever. I don't think I ever pulled it out. And that's the number 13. When you add up the number, it's number 4. You get the Four of Pentacles. Four of Cups here. Transformation for your second option. All right, let's do this. So, what happened in this connection? What happened in this connection? Whoa, 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 whoa. Cards are really flying out of my hands today. What's going on with this situation? Okay. Balance is going to be back. Peace is going to be back. What's going on with this situation? Wheel of Fortune, anything can happen. Very, very similar to pile 1 for those 3 cards. Not pile 1, but the Gold Pendulum, which was a second reading. It's like the end of a very dark... you had a very dark period with that connection. But everything is falling back like in place, or will fall back in place. And anything will be possible. Again, at the end of... anxiety, night, sleepless night, the end of pain, because it's in reverse. Those cards are in reverse, so it's the end of that ugly King of Swords. The truth is coming your way with this connection. It's going to become clear, and you have the Empress, the Queen of all the queens, the Mother. Let's ask for more infos. Sorry, I was receiving or channeling. It's really, it looks like you had a very long time of reflection. And now the Ace of Pentacles. Offer of stability and abundance. The Knight of Wands. And reverse. And give me one more. There. Okay. Let's put this here. For your, this on the side, I'll use those for you. This is a new deck that I got yesterday. And all the figures, or most of the figures, are women. So that's why it's going to be you. I will use those for you because it's for Divine Feminine. Okay, what about this second situation? Look, 10 of Wands upright, 10 of Wands and reverse ear up. Can you see? Jeez, I'm gonna. Oh, yes, you can see. You don't see the bottom ones, but hey, okay. 10 of Wands in reverse and 10 of Wands upright. Feeling backstabbed, left in the cold. Looks like you're. Oh, the Fool, reverse. Got a card that flipped here. The Hierophant. Don't you have? Yes. Holy smoke! Like you got similar cards on both sides. My cards are going to be messy today. Sorry. That's like balance is gonna. The Wheel of Fortune. Anything can happen. Like both. Like if whether you go which way or the other, it looks like it's gonna. One more. This place is okay. A lot of passion on this side here, but something's gonna stop it. Like it's gonna end up not moving forward. And here we have the same. Wheel of Fortune on both sides, the Hierophant on both sides. It's like you or this situation or a person, your connection here, there was a big art break here with the 10 of swords, and that really stopped the energy from your connection to just flow. It really just like jammed, and now we're at the point where it's time to get things clear. But same thing here as well. We have very similar energies on both sides. You're gonna give me trouble here with your reading. There's passion here, but all the passion, other than for the 8 of Wands, everything else is in reverse. It's like if the situation is topped by something. What's stopping this? What is stopping this? I'll pull your cards. I might see a bit more clearly. There. Okay. It's like not ready to give the offer of or the answers that would be grounding this connection, or option that you have to go through your transformation. I love this card. It's so beautiful. And here there's a lot of stability on the side here. Just so that it's clear, this is like the past, present, and future. Things are gonna be get clearer here, but it's like you won't receive what you're expecting, like the abundance that we have here, and all the love and all the warmth and the nurturing that was here. It's like you decide to take another path. Okay, let's pull your cards, because you're stuck in between like the stability and something very new and completely different. Yeah. King and the Ace of Wands. I don't read this deck in reverse again. It's too new, and I don't believe it should be read in reverse. This one is just the way I feel it. And you don't know, you have all this passion, and you don't know where to, you have all this love or this energy to offer. If it's not for a person, if it's not love, if it's energy for a new career, or you have all that to offer, it's all ready with the 9 of Cups. And look at her. These two are the same cards, but different deck. This guy is like stiff and controlling. He's protecting the love. When we go to this deck, your deck today, look how passionate she looks. She's passionate. She's got her 9 cups ready. And it's like she's waiting for the right person or the right option to show up. So let's see what else you're getting. I'm not surprised that I'm getting that kind of cards with the Messenger of Earth, the Page of Pentacle, the Page of Abundance. Abundance could be money, or it could be the abundance and love or energy that you're sharing with someone. The abundance of a good connection. Okay, you have to work on this a little bit with the 8 of Pentacles. You have to make it make your happiness and your abundance on your own and not depend on anyone. Maybe you're depending on this person financially, but you have to do it yourself. And the sun, wow, you got some nice stuff coming on your way. The sun, and what else? She's the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, right? The mother of love. That's how I like to call her. It's like you're going to be growing from being someone very, very passionate into someone that's ready to love, but you're going to have to learn how to create it for yourself to figure out where the light is and become that queen. Isn't it nice? Just sometimes I say things that, you know, when I'm not pulling card, I don't talk like that. But I get the story out of it. You're protecting your art. You're afraid to be heartbroken. That's the Three of Swords, this card here. Don't protect, don't hide yourself. And you will find your balance. This is, how is it called? I think it's the High Priestess. But, this is one of the arcanas. Let me just double check I don't say I say the right thing, because this is a new deck. Oh yes, it's the High Priestess. It is. She's the High Priestess. She's you will figure it out what the balanced decision is, but it feels like you are you're too afraid of losing the abundance that your first person here, or like the stability, financial stability here that your person can bring you. So you have to kind of learn how to do it yourself, and that can be very, very scary, obviously. But with the High Priestess here, it's you will realize and learn that you cannot depend on someone else to make you happy, and that physical things or money cannot make you happy. It won't bring you happiness. The happiness comes within you. Doesn't matter how much money you have, and that's hard to understand. So so for those who know my pendulum, it goes back and forth for no and turns clockwise for yes. Before I do this, I will ask the pendulum to point to the best decision to make. So it's going to either point to your first person, second person, or it can stay in the middle and tell you to focus on yourself for now and not make a move. Okay, so point to the best decision or choice to make for Divine Feminine here. Just point to the right decision. Okay, it's... I'm going to give it a second. Okay, so it kind of pointed at you and jammed there, and then went here to their second person. Thank you, Pendulum. So I'm going to ask, does Divine Feminine here, or the viewer, asked to do a little bit of work on themselves before they move on to the other person or situation? Yes. Does this Divine Feminine needs to learn how to be abundant financially and before moving on to or making a decision. Okay, that's pretty, yeah. So this person has to stop. Let me try to think of a clear question here. Is the best thing here for Divine Feminine is to be self-sufficient on all levels before making a decision or moving forward. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Is Divine Feminine dependent on a first person or situation? Okay. Is this what it is? This was in reverse. Is it what it is? This represents stability and comfort. It's your comfort zone. Your first person is a comfort zone. It doesn't represent too many efforts. And I believe that this is why you're very afraid of doing that move, and because all those cards are super nice, and here you have the Three of Swords. You're afraid that you're very afraid of the unknown. And that's what here your other option represents. It's all new for you. I hope you see how fast the pendulum is turning. And high as well, because the movement doesn't need to be that big. All right. Okay, so that's pretty clear. Your best, what you have to do basically is take care of yourself. Learn how to be sufficient on your own. And then you can transform into something else. And that is very unknown to you. But once you will be able to be grounded and in yourself and take care of yourself, this won't be as scary. Trust me. Okay, so let's see what's the potential of your first situation if you decide to stay there for a while or for now. What is gonna happen? What's for situation person one? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Lots of healing here if you want to be done, if you want to stay here. Lots of healing. And what's about the second situation? What would be the out on that road? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Sorry, I got kids playing outside. You might have heard them talking. I'll close the window. Very cute, but distracting. I think they're playing hide and seek. All right, so what else? What is your person wanting to tell you in the first situation here? Your person doesn't want you to leave. And your person's probably just as afraid as you are. Your skin is so soft. You're going to have a tough decision to make. You're absolutely perfect. What is your second person wanting to tell you? Did you see that flying off my hand? I want to build a future with you. you have the key to my heart. Okay, both nice messages, guys. You just have to really take the time to just reflect on this. Work on yourself first. And this can be just a few weeks. It doesn't need to be forever. My journey is teaching me how to love. Well, and here from the White Rose Guidance cards, what is your first person want to tell you? I remember you. I have a feeling that this, some of you might be already in a relationship with that person, and you kind of fell apart, like you grew separate, but you're still together, and you're having a hard time finding yourself back. Like in the first months, the passion, the passion of like the beginning of your relation. It's like you lost that, and you don't know if you still want this. I remember you given for my touch, for my taste, for my lust. That person really loved, like, it's very physical. A lot of skin things, sexual attraction in this connection. Your words keep writing in my head. What about the message for second person here? I worship your perfection. You are my everything, and underlined everything. You are healing my soul, but it is a work in progress. Okay, so it looks like this connection here is not quite ready to be born. And really, it's not ready to be, like, to fuse. You're not ready to be in a relationship with this person, but it looks like this is your way to go. But you have this very physical connection with this person here, which bring you comfort, and it's your safe spot for now. But once you know how to find yourself, your true self, your true abundance, your true love, once you're in, you're able to be self-sufficient on your own, you'll be able to move that way. Okay. Advice card for you, and I'll take the same one then for the other pendulums. So what's the best advice you have for our Divine Feminine? And this is my French deck. I'll translate it for you. It is called Angel Therapy. The angel, or therapy by the angels, means the same thing. And this is Guardian Angel cards, and we'll see what they have to tell you. This one is flying out. Okay, so I'm always amazed by how these messages are just exactly what I just said. I'll read it in French and then translate. Coupez les cordons, demandez à l'archange Michael d'effacer tous les attachements à la peur qui résultent d'anciennes relations afin de vous libérer de vos habitudes destructrices. This is exactly what I just said. It says, cut the cords. That's your title. So cut your attachment to your past habits or dependence. Ask Archangel Michael to erase all attachment and fear that comes from old relationships from the past, to free you of your destructive habits or dependence. So that's what this is here. Cut your attachment to this so that you can see clearly and move on. No, that's not it. And here we have guardian angel, trust. All unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. It will all unfold in the perfect timing. And cut your attachment and codependence to old relationship. All right, that is it. Pile 3 or pendulum 3. Wow. Okay, please comment about this and that type of reading, because I am, it's the first time I do it like for YouTube. I do it in like real life, but let me know what you think of that kind of reading with just comment. Let me know what you think. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I'm inviting you to do so. It does help me tremendously to grow the channel. And that's it. Thank you so much. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.